Emily, can I just have a chat with you? Yeah, I just feel like you need to be reminded of your targets. What do you mean? Well, you understand here we have targets. You have sales targets that you need to meet hourly. Okay. Sure, okay. And now that it's Christmas, those targets, they do go up as we have higher footfall. Do we? It's deader than ever in here. It's Christmas, Emily. There's definitely higher footfall. I don't see it, but sure. Go on. If you don't start meeting your targets, we're going to need to look at some disciplinary action, okay? It's part of your job. Okay, so going back to what you said, I have hourly sales targets. It's 11:30. We've been open since 9:30. We haven't had a single person come in yet. Okay, so I'm going to put that back on you. Okay, Emily. And what do you think that you can do to solve that problem? What are you talking about? This job is sale driven, okay? It's high input, high reward. It's a minimum wage sales assistant job on a high street drugstore. Emily, you're not meeting your targets. That's the end of it. Look, there's not a lot I can do if there aren't people coming in, and if you're going to fire me, then just do it. But I can't magic people and magic sales targets. This really isn't the attitude to have, okay? It's sales driven, this job, Emily. Maybe you should have thought about that. Maybe you should have thought about that before you paid me minimum wage and no commission. Oh, so now it's all about the money. Yes, because it's a job. Hi, Holly. It's Karen from work. Why haven't you been answering my phone calls this morning? You know I don't like it when my staff are unreachable. It's like when you clock out, you just suddenly don't work for us anymore. It's not very respectful now, is it? No. So anyway, Holly, the reason I'm calling is that we've grossly understaffed today. Yes, I know it's a Saturday, but someone dropped the ball. No, it wasn't me. I know I've been doing the rotas since I took over, but I didn't do this one. Yeah, I definitely didn't only rota 2 people on a Saturday lunch. Yeah, that was definitely someone else. Anyway, there's no need to place blame. But what we are going to have to do here is organise some cover for this afternoon. And so I'm just wondering what your travel time is. Like, what time can you get here if you left right now? I'm sorry, what? No, I don't have you down for annual leave today. Well, if I had you down on annual leave, I could have written that in the notes on the rota. I did just say I didn't do the rota, didn't I? That's beside the point, Holly. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Well, it should be your problem. Now, what is this important reason that you can't come in today? It's your wedding day. Oh. Well, Holly, if I could just ask... Hello? Okay, only one person left to call. James, yes, it's Karen from work. I'm just You're on annual leave as well. What? Who scheduled 2 people on annual leave on the same day? Well, where are you? With Holly. Because you just got married an hour ago. Well, congratulations. Don't you think it would be really fun to come and celebrate here at the pub? And you can close for us. Hello? Emily! Hi, it's Karen from the pub. The pub? Oh, the pub where I interviewed. Hi, how are you? Yes, sorry it's taken me a little while to get back to you, but after some deliberation, we'd like to offer you the job. Oh, thank you for the offer, but I'm going to say no, actually. I'm sorry. I'm going to say no and decline the job offer, Karen. Okay. Can I ask why? Did you get another position? No, it's not that. I'll be honest with you. It's just whenever we were having the interview, you kept talking about how the pub is a family, and that's a red flag to me. All good workplaces have a family culture, Emily. I don't see what your problem is. But yeah, I'm sure you think that, and I get it. But I've had too much experience with family culture pubs. where all they do is take the piss because, you know, you should help your family and all that. And I'm there to work, get money. It's not family, it's a job. Wow, I suppose I have to appreciate your honesty. Yeah, no, I don't actually, because that's incredibly selfish and rude, actually, Emily. This is a family here, and you should want to help out your family. I don't think it's selfish. I don't even know you lot. Yeah, and even if I worked there for a year, I still wouldn't feel any differently. But you can find someone else that does care about the family culture. It's just not me. Everyone else has declined the job, Emily. So I made a good call then. Good afternoon, the orthodontist. How can I help? What was that? You need an emergency appointment. Okay, could I get your date of birth, please? Okay, is it Anaya? Okay, Anaya, what seems to be the emergency then? So the wire's come out of your brace and it's impaled your lip, has it? Oh dear. Well, are you in any pain, Anaya? Yes, I do imagine that a metal wire sticking through your lip is somewhat painful. But we are a very busy practice, you know, Anaya. You know this. You know we have hundreds and thousands of patients. So an emergency appointment is really just for the emergency cases. So it's really important to just evaluate to yourself whether this is in fact an emergency. Because if you come in and we see you and it really could have waited, it's not really fair on the other patients now, is it, Anaya? Nah. Well, have you taken any medication for the pain? You know, like a paracetamol or something? You have. And did it help? It didn't help because the wire is still indeed poking through your lip. Okay. Okay, do you have any of the orthodontic wax? Yeah, well, you could sort of put that around the wire to create a cushion between your lip and the wire. It's a bit too late for that, I suppose, if the wire's already through your lip. Okay. So on this occasion, we will offer you an emergency appointment. Okay. It's going to be on the 24th of December at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, we've got no other appointment slots, sorry. So maybe you can just go ahead and use the wax until your next appointment's scheduled. Yeah, I mean, you could go to A&E if you want, but we can't really help you here. Sorry. Take care, Renaya. Have a good day with a wire through your lip. Bye-bye.
Hey, Karen, is everything okay? I thought I didn't start till 1. Yeah, about that, Emily. I just need you to do something before you come into work. Is that okay?
I guess that depends on what it is, but sure. What's up?
Well, something's come up. It's a bit difficult to explain.
Oh dear, what's happened, Karen? Are you in trouble?
This isn't a joking matter, Emily. I am your manager. I'm currently in a 72-hour hold. I need you to come and get me out. Now.
Oh, you're serious? Oh, okay. Do we know where you are? Can I ask what you did?
I actually think as a manager, for my own protection and safety, it's best that you don't know what happened. But I'm gonna need you to bail me out, okay?
But bail you out? This is a hold because of something criminal you did?
I think that's probably on a need-to-know basis, Emily.
Okay, but I am the person you called to come get you out, so am I not the need-to-know?
Look, Emily, I'm supervising this evening, so if you don't come get me out, you're gonna have to run this evening as well, so...
I don't even know if I'm gonna have the money to bail you out, Karen.
Emily, okay, well, that's your own fault. So that's part of being an adult, being financially responsible.
Yeah, financially responsible for myself, not bailing my manager out of jail. And also, if you think I earn enough from your pub to bail you out of jail, you are seriously delulu. I just didn't know you were this disrespectful to authority, Emily. Yeah, I'm the one with the problem with authority, says the one currently in police custody. Well, what do you mean you can't get me out? Emily, this is so unprofessional of you. It is your job to get me out of here. Karen, it's a psych hold. Okay, your point. Karen, it's not like you've just been thrown in the slammer for the weekend and I can bail you out. This is different. They're worried about you.
Understandably. Really, this is ridiculous. I need to manage the pub, okay? So what are you gonna do? I mean, believe me, Karen, I don't want to deal with the pub on my own later, but I can't help you. It's a 72-hour hold. Because they're gonna hold you there. But I'm a manager. And my pub needs me, so surely there's some kind of legal loophole, right? Not really, Karen. I don't think they care about your pub. Well, that's ridiculous. Who doesn't care about the pub? Probably like 99% of the people that work at your pub. Well, I'm sure there's other things to be done. Are you on your way? For what, Karen? There's nothing I can do. Look, they don't want me to bail out of here and go home the legal way. We'll have to do something slightly less legal. Karen, I'm hanging up the phone. No, honestly, I watched Prison Break once, like, kind of, in the background. I think we can figure this out. Emily, wonderful. What's the plan? When am I getting out of here? Karen, how do you still have your phone? I thought they would have found it days ago. Days ago. That's right, Emily, days. Because I've been in here for days and you haven't done anything to get me out. Karen, I'm not coming over there and breaking you out. If they think you need to stay, you're gonna stay. Well, apparently they do think I need to stay. The 72-hour hold's been extended. Oh, really? They've officially extended the hold? How long? Well, they wouldn't even tell me. Yeah, I think that's turned into an indefinite hold, Karen. What have you been doing to piss them all off over the weekend? I'm just trying to get back to my job, Emily, okay? There are more important things in the world than whatever it was that I did to get me put in here. Yeah, about that. Are you ever going to tell me what it was that you did? Like, how did you end up on a psych hold that they've now extended? It had to have been bad, Karen. Emily, I'm not going to say anything else, okay? But I will say there was peanut butter involved. And Lindsay Lohan. Excuse me, I need to see a manager pronto. Oh, hey, you were in last night. I remember you. Ha! See? There's no getting out of it now. You know exactly what you did. I'm so sorry, Mum. Is everything okay? Not really. And I'll tell you why. This is an expensive restaurant, okay? You agree? Yeah, I guess some of the price points can be a little bit higher, but we have such good ingredients. It's a great atmosphere. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. I took my leftovers away yesterday and I couldn't even eat them. Oh, okay. And I paid upwards of £50 for my meals here. I had a starter, I had a main, I had a dessert. And okay, I didn't have the biggest appetite yesterday, so I had a little bite from each and then I took the rest home to eat today. Oh yeah, I do that with leftovers a lot. Take them home, put them in the fridge, and they'll be great the next day. Exactly. So why wasn't I able to enjoy my food today? It was rotten. What do you mean it was rotten? Clearly, you don't use great ingredients, like you said. How did my food turn that bad so quickly? Really? Like, you took it home, you put it in the fridge, and then you took it out, and what? Did it just not smell right? Yes, I took it home, and then when I went to eat it today, it smelled disgusting. Huh. Is your fridge definitely working? Why do you keep talking about a fridge? I didn't put it in the fridge. Why didn't you put it in the fridge? Hold on. You left here last night. You just left your leftovers on the side. For what? Like 24 hours? Leftovers are fine after 24 hours. If you refrigerate them, you Karen, I'm gonna clock out now. I just sent you an email. You might want to check it. You sent me an email. Yeah, I sent you an email, Karen. Emily, there's only one reason that you would send an email. Tell me it's not your resignation. I can't tell you that because it is. It is. I'm leaving. Emily, I want to thank the Academy for giving me the honour of leaving. Honestly, it's just been such a dream of mine to leave. Emily, you can't leave. No, I can. I can leave and I'm going to leave. But Emily, without you, there are no other members of staff with managerial functions. So actually, you can't leave now. Emily, I can't allow it. I actually can't. Oh, you're confused. Sorry. No, Karen, I wasn't asking your permission. I'm gone. I have another job. I'm starting in a week. I actually do think it's in your contract that for the needs of the business, we can extend your notice period. And because it's you, I'm gonna need 3 months notice, Emily, actually. Okay. And what if I say no? You can't say no. What? I can't say no? No. Oh my God, I did it. No. I did it again. Emily, no. Oh my, I'm gonna keep saying it. No. No. Karen again? Emily, what's your problem this time? I've got one shift next week. And it's 4 hours long, Karen. I can't live like this. Emily, I've brought in a lot of new people over the last week, okay? And they need to be trained, so I don't have the hours to give you as well. Stop hiring new people. My hours have been cut. Beth's hours have been cut. You know people are just gonna leave, right? Don't be so ridiculous, Emily. If you wanted hours, why would you quit? Because I'm gonna go somewhere else that's gonna give me hours, Karen. But this is your job, Emily, so I don't understand why you would quit to go somewhere else. You might as well just stay here. Yeah, you'd think that, but you would have to give me hours for me to stay. You understand that, right? Emily, there are no hours. There are no hours for me to give you. Okay, then I'm gonna go somewhere that has hours to give me. So you're just gonna quit? You're gonna leave and betray us all just because you're not getting enough hours? Karen, this is a job. I'm here to make money. If you don't pay me, I'll find someone who will. Honestly, this generation, everyone's just about the money. Emily, I know tomorrow's scheduled to be your day off, but I don't really feel like coming in and doing anything, so I'm gonna need you to do a double. No, Karen can't. Got a job interview tomorrow. Emily, you said that out loud. Did you mean to tell me that? You have a job interview tomorrow? Yeah, job interview. Tomorrow, so I can't do a double. Emily, you can't be having job interviews. Oh, well, how do I get another job then? You already have a job, Emily. You have a job here. You don't need another job. Other job? What? Karen, you don't give me enough hours for this to be my only job. You know that, right? Emily, I give you plenty of hours. I give you so many hours. You are spoiled for hours. Like last week, how many hours did you work? 7. Oh no, wait, you sent me home early Friday. 4. And you can't make that work? Like, money-wise? Funnily enough, no. So, yeah, job interview tomorrow. I'm not doing you double. But you're not allowed to be looking for another job, Emily. It's kind of like a loyalty thing, because if you're looking for other jobs, there's no way you're putting 100% full effort into this job at the pub. I don't put any effort into this job, Karen. Excuse me? Minimum wage. Minimum effort, Karen. Oh, really, Emily? Really? That's so this job is purely transactional to you? Yes, finally you understand that is the literal function of a job.
Let's get this meeting started, shall we? Oh, those are my favourite words. What is it this time, Karen? Emily, whilst I was going through the timesheets for this month and, organising pay, I noticed some gross inconsistencies with the rota and the shifts that you were working. Do you know what that means? I mean, no, you haven't given me any context, so you should probably go on with what you were saying. It appears that on 3 separate occasions, so this wasn't a one-time mistake, you clocked out way after your scheduled time, to try and get overtime. This overtime wasn't approved, Emily. Okay, if you're talking about last weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay, Hannah asked me to stay late, and I did, because she was really understaffed when you were on holiday last weekend. Okay, Emily, Hannah is a supervisor. I am the manager. So if overtime isn't approved by me, it won't be getting paid. Are you serious? I'm not going to be getting paid for those extra hours that I work. There's like 12 extra hours. Think of it like you volunteered those hours for us, okay? And make sure this doesn't happen again in the future. I mean, it won't be happening again in the future, Karen, because I quit. I quit right now.